Steam's throwing another sale, and it's that special time when your wallet starts crying, and your library fills up with even more games you'll probably never play. Don't worry, I've got that problem too. But since you clicked on this video, let me show you some seriously good deals you absolutely need to check out. In a realm where reality and the supernatural intertwine, a sudden and unprovoked coup shatters the delicate balance of power. The rightful ruler is overthrown by a mysterious figure claiming a bloodline to the throne, plunging the empire into turmoil. The once protected capital now stands vulnerable, its future uncertain. In the midst of the chaos, two individuals emerge, each bearing unique abilities bestowed by an enigmatic force. One is Corvo Attano, a former royal protector who possesses the power to bend time and space, manipulating the environment to his advantage. The other, the rightful heir, wields powers that can influence the minds of others and traverse shadows. Together, they embark on a journey to reclaim what was lost, navigating through cities marked by their own histories and secrets. But their journey is not straightforward. Every decision carries weight, and the consequences ripple through the world around them. As they delve deeper into the mysteries surrounding the coup, they uncover truths that challenge their perceptions and test their resolve. Allies and adversaries alike have their own motives, and trust becomes a precious commodity. In this tale, the boundaries of fate and free will intertwine, and the choices made will shape the legacy left behind. It's a story of power, betrayal, and the enduring quest for justice in a world teetering on the edge of change. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. You begin bound for execution, a nameless captive caught in a war-torn land. But fate intervenes, dragons return, and amid the chaos, you discover that you are dragonborn, able to harness ancient shouts once spoken only by the beasts of legend. From that moment, your destiny is no longer bound by chains, but by prophecy. Across the frozen wilderness of Skyrim, you forge your own identity, not by choosing a class, but by doing. Swinging a sword, sneaking through shadows, or casting spells, all shape who you become. Skills grow with use, and choices ripple outward, unlocking new powers and reshaping the world around you. The civil war simmers across the province, but an older threat looms above. The ancient world eater named Alduin is destined to destroy this world. To stop him, you'll climb sacred peaks, decipher forgotten tongues, and draw strength from the souls of fallen dragons. Along the way, you may align with hidden factions, solve buried mysteries, or simply wander, stumbling into strange moments and unforgettable beauty of this magical world. Every step you take feels like it feeds into something ancient and unfinished, a legend unfolding through moments shaped by choice and the shifting winds of a world teetering between ruin and rebirth. In an alternate 1961, the United States lies crushed beneath the iron fist of a ruthless regime, its cities ravaged, and its people living under constant oppression. B.J. Blazkowicz, a battle-scarred veteran barely recovered from near-fatal wounds, refuses to surrender. He rises to lead a desperate resistance, determined to ignite a revolution and reclaim a stolen homeland. The path is fraught with danger, winding through devastated neighborhoods and hidden rebel safe houses where trust is scarce and enemies lurk in every shadow. Alongside a diverse group of allies, Blazkowicz confronts relentless human soldiers and lethal robotic foes, wielding an arsenal of powerful weapons. The struggle intensifies as the fight extends beyond Earth's surface to a secret Nazi stronghold on Venus, where a critical mission to steal vital codes that could change the course of the war. The shootouts are intense and visceral, with each encounter pushing physical and mental limits. The environment itself offers relentless challenges, from treacherous terrain to advanced security systems designed to crush any hope of rebellion. Amid the turmoil, moments of humanity and personal reckoning surface as Blazkowicz grapples with his past and the heavy toll of his choices. This gripping story weaves together fierce resistance, profound sacrifice, and an unyielding spark of hope, painting a vivid portrait of a world on the brink of liberation, but only if courage and resilience can overcome overwhelming darkness. A Plague Tale: Innocence is an action-adventure game set in a dark and tumultuous period of 14th century France, during the backdrop of the 100 Years' War and the devastating spread of the Black Death. The game tells the poignant story of Amicia de Rune, a young noblewoman, and her younger brother Hugo, who suffers from a mysterious illness. As the two siblings are forced to flee their home, they embark on a journey through a world consumed by plague, war, and supernatural forces. The core of the game focuses on the survival of these siblings as they navigate through treacherous environments, including desolate villages, dark forests, and various ruins, all while avoiding the relentless threat of the Inquisition soldiers, as well as swarms of plague-carrying rats that have overrun much of the land. You will control Amicia, who uses a combination of stealth, quick thinking, and resource management to protect Hugo and navigate the perilous world. Hugo's illness plays a key role in the story, and the bond between the two siblings evolves as they grow and adapt to their harsh circumstances. The gameplay incorporates a mix of stealth, wise combat, and action. Amicia must make use of the environment and available resources to stay one step ahead of her enemies. The presence of the rat hordes adds an additional layer of tension, requiring you to find ways to use light to hold them back or create distractions to bypass them. In The Wolf Among Us, you step into the torn coat of the infamous Big Bad Wolf, now living as Bigby, in a hidden enclave of fairy tale exiles, tucked within the city's shadows. When a brutal murder shatters the fragile calm, you move through a web of secrets and tension, relying on sharp dialogue and decisive action to navigate fragile alliances. Each word you choose can inspire trust, provoke hostility, or quietly shift the loyalties around you. As you retrace the scene of the crime, you inspect objects, trace worn surfaces, and uncover whispers hidden in dim corners. Conversations flow in real time, forcing you to decide quickly between measured diplomacy or raw intimidation. Familiar stories wear hardened edges, and faces we all remember from childhood tales now bear scars, regrets, and dangerous ambitions. The game is split into episodes, each ending on a powerful cliffhanger, leaving you tense and eager for the next chapter. Its world is harsh, with violence and intrigue underscoring the high stakes of every choice. This story leaves a lasting impression, keeping you on the edge of your seat, right up to the final scene. In Have a Nice Death, you step into the role of Death, the overworked CEO of Death Incorporated, where the afterlife's bureaucracy has spiraled out of control. Your subordinates, the Sorrows, have been excessively diligent in their soul-harvesting duties, leading to a backlog that's thrown your vacation plans into disarray. Armed with your trusty scythe and an array of other weapons and spells, it's up to you to restore order across the procedurally generated departments of your company. The game offers fast-paced hack-and-slash action, requiring you to master various combat techniques to overcome a diverse cast of enemies and formidable bosses. Each run presents new challenges and opportunities, with performance reviews after every attempt, unlocking upgrades and items to aid your progress. However, be cautious with power-ups. While they can enhance your abilities, they might also empower your subordinates or increase the cost of essential items like coffee. Visually, the game boasts a darkly charming, hand-drawn art style that brings the underworld to life. The humor is as sharp as your scythe, with witty dialogue and quirky characters adding levity to your grim tasks. It's a game that combines challenging combat with a satirical take on corporate culture, making the afterlife feel like a never-ending workday. In Fallout 76, you emerge into a world still reeling from a nuclear catastrophe. Set just a few decades after the bombs fell, Appalachia feels raw and unfamiliar, a land where nature and radiation have reshaped everything. Guided by messages left behind by the Overseer, you begin piecing together what happened during those lost years, and set out to help rebuild a broken world. But this land isn't empty. The scorched plague has twisted survivors into something else, something mindless and dangerous, driven by the monstrous scorch beasts that roam the skies. To stop the spread, you'll need to uncover the origins of the infection, reconnect with old factions like the Brotherhood, and make hard choices, some involving the same nuclear silos that ended the world. Survival isn't just about fighting. You'll build your own camp from the ground up and claim land across a world that's constantly shifting. Weather, events, and threats change daily, and every step into the unknown can lead to a new discovery or a fight for your life. Imagine waking jolted in your apartment to chaos unfolding outside and a sardonic hovering companion urging you into motion. You are Babyface, a former operator of the city's darkest criminal network. Only you have no memory of your past. The drone, Droney, insists that you're a sleeper agent sent to prevent the city's takeover by midnight. What follows is a pulse-quickening odyssey through the night, draped in neon, grime, and unexpected twists. As you sprint through 40-plus meticulously designed encounters, the world reveals itself piece by piece. Gang alliances, betrayals, and your true identity emerge between terse exchanges and flashback interrogation scenes. The raw thrust of the experience lies in the combat. Every strike and finishing blow flows with uncanny fluidity. You learn new moves through a sprawling skill tree, unlocking devastating counters, execute finishers, and even shrug off bullets. Progressing feels like unlocking your own signature style. What truly sets the journey apart is how environmental interaction becomes another weapon in your arsenal. The backdrops reflect the escalating insanity. You'll dodge sniper lasers on rooftops, sprint through raging port zones, weave between speeding traffic on a moving vehicle set piece, and even endure a pillow fight masquerading as an ambush. Through it all, a relentless soundtrack by Noise Cream pounds with bass-heavy electronica tailored to each stage, adding grit to every bruising blow. You awaken in the Locker, an otherworldly pirate afterlife, torn apart into drifting isles, suspended above a boundless sea of clouds. You are the headless shell of a legendary pirate captain, your body strong and silent, haunted by betrayal and loss. Keeping you company is the stubborn, sardonic skull that was once your mind, and together you are compelled to reclaim your stolen legacy and confront the dark force that shattered your world. Your journey unfolds with a fierce rhythm of conflict, blending melee and gunfire with nimble grappling leaps. You slash through bone-chilling adversaries, fire pistols brimming with underworld fury, and hurl your impish skull as a weapon, each strike and maneuver weaving into a potent cadence of survival. Amid this chaotic ballet, you bond with Abby, a colossal living vessel that ferries you across the shattered isles. The world envelops you in a surreal beauty tinged with dread. Gnarled wreckage frozen mid-despair, ghostly docks bathed in moonlight, and islands that whisper of long-forgotten tragedies. The abyss may beckon, but you and Davy will carve your legend across this haunting underworld, grapple hook in hand, skull blazing, until you either resurrect your might or surrender to the depths. You step into Bruce Wayne's fractured inner world and must weave together a life as a charming public figure and a relentless dark knight. Your choices reshape how others perceive you and how Gotham's fate unravels, weaving a branching tale where the fate of your closest relationships and even your identity shifts on every decision. You will find yourself navigating scenes of high-stakes dialogue and tense moral reckonings, carefully choosing your words and posture. In the hush of dimly lit chambers or amid the hushed bustle of political functions, you'll don the cowl and plunge into investigative sequences. But when conflict erupts, the confrontation plays out through swift and choreographed fights where timing and rhythm matter. As episodes progress, the shadows of your past and the echoes of family secrets weave into your present. Secrets about your lineage shatter assumptions, and alliances once taken for granted begin to fracture. The choices you make in one scene shape the emotional fractals of what follows, culminating in moments where duty and devotion collide in searing emotional arcs. This journey is less about action and more about the weight of choice. You orchestrate a dance of shadows, ethics, and consequence, shaping not just a crusader, but a man reconciling with his legacy, keeping the promise he made to protect the city he hates and the people he loves. In the aftermath of a catastrophic plane crash on the outskirts of Jericho City, you awaken from a coma inside a dilapidated detention facility. The city lies in ruins, with armored soldiers imposing martial law, rogue robots wreaking havoc, and a menacing nanostorm looming overhead. To uncover the truth behind the chaos, you must navigate the sprawling urban landscape, confronting formidable adversaries and colossal bosses in unforgiving melee combat. By targeting and severing specific limbs of your foes, you can acquire valuable equipment to enhance your exosuit, allowing for extensive customization of weapons, abilities, and drones. The nonlinear design of Jericho City encourages exploration. Throughout your journey, you'll encounter various factions, including the military-industrial complex and the enigmatic Children of the Spark cult, each with their own agendas. Your decisions and interactions with these groups will influence the evolving narrative, leading to multiple possible outcomes. In the tranquil heart of rural France, a woman named Mimi returns to her late grandmother Nora's home, trying to reconnect with a past hidden by time and family problems. The house stands as a silent witness to summers long past, summers that Mimi spent here as a child. But as she steps through its familiar doors, she finds that her memories have faded, leaving her with more questions than answers. As Mimi sifts through the remnants of her childhood, she uncovers fragments that spark recollections of a summer spent canoeing the river's winding paths, and of a peculiar friendship with a local named Renaud. These memories, though fragmented, begin to paint a picture of a time filled with simplicity and warmth. However, beneath the surface of these recollections lies a deeper mystery. The journey through Mimi's memories is not just a passive recollection, but an active exploration. Each interaction with the environment serves as a tactile means of unlocking the past. Each task is imbued with significance, each one a step closer to understanding the complexities of family, loss, and reconciliation. The game's visual narrative unfolds through hand-painted watercolor scenes, each brushstroke capturing the essence of a moment. The narrative, though intimate in scope, resonates on a universal level, reminding you of the fleeting nature of moments and the enduring impact they leave behind. Set in the golden age of piracy, this thrilling adventure follows a daring and charismatic pirate captain known for his audacity and relentless pursuit of fortune. When a local magistrate's daughter is kidnapped, the captain embarks on a bold rescue mission that leads him and his loyal crew through treacherous seas and dangerous islands. The captain's journey is filled with perilous challenges, from intense naval battles with rival ships to clashes on the shores, where he must prove his prowess in sword duels and physical confrontations. Along the way, the captain navigates complex relationships with both allies and enemies, as decisions made in the heat of battle can shape the future. As the adventure progresses, opportunities for growth present themselves. New skills can be learned, weapons can be upgraded, and strategies can be refined. The captain's courage and resourcefulness are constantly tested, but his quick thinking and ability to adapt ensure that each step of the journey is unpredictable. The Artful Escape is an imaginative platformer that follows Francis Vendetti, a young guitar prodigy, trying to escape the shadow of his famous uncle, a deceased folk musician. On his quest to craft his own identity, Francis is thrust into a surreal, vibrant world that blends the boundaries between reality and his artistic vision. The gameplay is primarily focused on platforming, with a combination of exploration, puzzle solving, and rhythm-based mechanics. As you traverse these fantastical worlds, you will encounter unique challenges where you can manipulate the environment through Francis's guitar riffs. These elements help Francis uncover his true self while navigating his way through a visual narrative driven by creativity, self-expression, and a touch of cosmic madness. Prey is a critically acclaimed first-person shooter set aboard the Thales 1 space station in 2032. You will assume the role of Morgan Yu, a scientist who wakes up to find the station overrun by hostile alien creatures known as the Typhon. The game revolves around Morgan's journey to uncover the mysteries surrounding the alien invasion and the sinister experiments that have taken place on the station. Set in a detailed and immersive environment, Prey combines exploration, puzzle solving, and combat in an open-world style that encourages player creativity. You can choose how to approach the game, whether through direct combat, stealth, or using the environment to their advantage. One of the standout features of the game is its neuromod system, which allows players to acquire alien powers or upgrade human abilities. This adds a deep layer of strategy, as players can choose to transform into objects to sneak past enemies or manipulate their environment to survive. Combat in Prey is intense and requires careful planning, as the Typhon creatures are not only numerous, but also highly adaptable. Chants of Sennaar is an atmospheric adventure game that invites players into a mysterious and ancient world, where the central theme revolves around the forgotten art of language and the power of communication. Set within the towering, enigmatic structure of Sennaar, the game focuses on the traveler, determined to decipher the language of its long-lost inhabitants in order to unlock the tower's secrets. With a narrative deeply rooted in the myth of Babel, the game presents a unique puzzle-solving mechanic where interpreting ancient writings and symbols becomes the key to progressing through this forgotten civilization. The gameplay revolves around the idea of communication, but not through direct conversation. A rare kind of game you don't expect much from, but it pleasantly surprises. Its memorable art style and brain-bending puzzles will definitely stick in your memory for a long time. Castle Crashers is a vibrant and engaging 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up game developed by the Behemoth. You will embark on a quest to rescue 4 kidnapped princesses and recover a stolen mystical gem, all while battling through a series of diverse and challenging levels. The game supports up to 4 players in both local and online cooperative modes, allowing friends to team up and tackle the adventure together. Each character in Castle Crashers possesses unique abilities and magic attacks, which can be enhanced as you progress through the game. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel even more, grab me a coffee over at Buy Me a Coffee, link in the description. Every bit helps me keep bringing you the best deals and epic games. Catch you in the next one, and thanks for the support.